Hey, friends and family. We're back this week for week 4. We want to give you guys some updates about what we've been doing and working on and the great news that we've gotten. So, last week we kind of talked about how we were going to submit an info or information sheet to Gladney Adoption Center, and we have great news. We got the next day we submitted the info sheet, and the next day we received an email, and they told us that we were accepted to the program, and they wanted us to start the orientation. So our next orientation is going to be, well, our first orientation, the only orientation, is going to be on the 16th of this month. So we're excited about that. We're not for sure definite that we're going to sign a contract or start the process with this agency, but really feel good about it. For a while, I know I've prayed about it because I really wasn't hearing anything. And, for a long time, we've kind of considered, well, not a long time, but this past couple of weeks, we've been throwing the idea back and forth that we would try to match ourselves. And so what that consists of is really finding a lawyer to handle the legal aspects of the adoption, creating kind of like a comp card with our information and how birth mothers can find out about us, and really broadcasting, just the idea that we're adopting and getting it out there, and to see really if we have anybody that is interested or knows someone who's looking for a family. And, as I kind of tapped into my resources, and I'm a part of a couple of groups, and I have a few people that I talk to and kind of get advice from, and I really wanted to know like the pros and cons. And of course, you have an agency where they handle all that stuff for you, and it's a kind of just not an easy process, but a better, easier process than handling it ourselves. And really, one thing that I walked away from this person that I had talked to was that they said, really you've got to be able to provide resources for the birth mother. A lot of times when you try to match yourself, the birth mother is not, the family that the child is coming from is not really thought of as a part of your family. And whoever this birth mother is, whoever this child is, their birth parents are going to be a part of our family. And so we have to do our due diligence to support them and provide the resources for them, the pre-adoption counseling, the post-adoption counseling, all those things that the agency can provide that are included into the fee that we would pay them, so that we have peace of mind that we've done everything that we can in our power to help support them emotionally. And really that just set on my heart, and we've kind of made a decision that we really want to go with an agency because we have that support system that they can provide for the birth parents.
Yeah, so with that said, way Gladney works with the funding and everything is they go on like a scale based on your salary and everything. So based on where we estimate to be at, we kind of have an idea where we're going to be, how much we're going to need to raise for this process if we go with them. So once we really make it official, if it is them, then we'll have a better idea. But right now, it's looking like it's going to be about $37,000. It's not like a lot of money there, but we're going to be doing a lot of things to try to work towards that goal ourselves. Saving, we're applying for grants and scholarships. You guys are helping us out with your cash donations, your garage sale donations, your helping us out with the purchases of my retro gaming system, the jewelry party, the T-shirts, which, by the way, we really appreciate the sales we got so far on that. Wish we could bump that up just a little bit. We have to hit certain numbers in order for them to even print the shirts. So hopefully you guys have had a chance to look into the apparel and consider that as part of your contribution for us. But yeah, we're going to be working very hard, just like in everything else that we do in life. We're going to be working hard to try to get to this point. So we're looking forward to that, and I know God is on our side. He hears what we're doing. He knows that we're just not asking for his prayers. We're not asking for him to just give it to us. We're asking for guidance. We're asking for support. And it goes both ways. God will provide, but we also have to work hard for it too. So.
Yeah. So Mike kind of listed a few things on if you're, searching for ways to help us. So you can purchase the T-shirts, and I'll put the link in the comment section below. You can purchase those at any time. We have until I think the 23rd to get 11 sales. So that for them to print the shirts.
We're at 3 right now as of this recording.
We're at 3, but we just posted it this week, so we got to give people time to get their funds together. And if you want to donate in that way, awesome. Here is a sample of how our shirt looks. On the 10th, next weekend, so this Saturday coming up, we have a jewelry party. You can participate online, where I'm hosting it at our house, and you can come and have brunch with us then and look at some really cute jewelry. And if you're not able to come, you can also purchase online. 25% of that goes towards our adoption bank. On the 24th, of course, we have a big garage sale. We appreciate people just dropping stuff off at our door. That's fine too. We'd like to thank you personally, but we thank you anyways. We appreciate it. And then also the RetroPie gaming system Mike has created from scratch. We've had probably 20 sales or so for the gaming system, and so that's been a success. And so far, we're slowly trickling the money in, but really what our goal is for this garage sale is to raise $1,500. $1,500 is going to get us the home study that we need in order to apply for some of the scholarships and grants that are out there. Free money that we can have, that we can apply for. And if we get approved, that'll also go to the adoption bank. So we're really looking forward to raising money for the garage sale.
For those that aren't familiar, basically when you go through the adoption process, it's a requirement by most agencies, if not all of them, to do a home study where somebody has to come into your house and basically just do an evaluation of our home, and then also they bury us with a bunch of questions, which we're pretty sure we're gonna handle that pretty well. But yeah, that's basically what that part is. And we many times, in order for us to even be considered for scholarships, we have to get that home study done. So
yep.
So hopefully your support over the next month will help us out in getting to that point.
Then the other thing is cash donations. We don't have a GoFundMe page right now. We wanted to try to raise as much money as we could, save as much money as we can, be responsible on our side. And that may be coming in the future, but we may not need to. But cash donations are welcome. We will have the garage sale, and if you want to come browse around, you can also do that as well. But I really wanted to share some good news. So first of all, let me just say that since we've started to try to have children ourselves, it's just really been placed on my heart to breastfeed. I'm just one of those people that just really believes in nutrition and believes that the child is better off if they breastfeed. Not saying, just feed your child. That's good. But I don't know. Personally, for me, breastfeeding is really important. And so I don't know. I just kind of had this anxiety about not being able to breastfeed. And I've looked into kind of some resources, and you can take some vitamins, supplements to be able to breastfeed even if you didn't have the child. But at first, it's going to be a struggle. So you've got to build your body up to that point. And so I kind of had some anxiety. I've just kind of been just thinking about it, praying about how, I was going to make that happen, because it's really important. The bonding time that you have with your child. I don't know, for you breastfeeding mothers out there, you understand where I'm coming from. And I have never had, that experience, and that's something I desire. And so we really got some great news that one of our really good close friends, I was talking to her about that, and she was like, well, I'm breastfeeding right now. I'll just start saving breast milk for you. I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so awesome. So I was like on cloud nine all week, like super happy about the idea that someone would donate their breast milk to me. Like, that is just, and I told Mike, and he was like, I'm really finding out some crazy things as we're going through this process. I'm like, you've never heard of donating breast milk? But I guess not. I don't know. There's actually breast milk banks that people can go to get breast milk, because it's like in high demand.
Learn something every day.
But I don't think the mother or my friend would want me to put her on blast, so I'm not going to mention her name unless she wants me to. But I was just so happy about that. It's just a part of the process. It's just a part of our journey. I'm sharing that. It may be too much information for some people, but it was just a great moment, and I'm just sitting there and I'm crying like, you would really do that for me. So I'm really happy about that. Our baby will have breast milk, and breast milk lasts we have a deep freezer, and it lasts for about a year in the deep freezer. So she's gonna start now, and by the time we get our child, they'll have breast milk. Okay, anyhow, so we'll leave that for a conversation for later. But anyhow, that is all we had to share this week. We want to know, well, I personally want to know, should we open up a GoFundMe page? Should we wait? What do you guys think? Comment below, let us know if you feel like we should. We kind of struggle with it a little bit. We've kind of gone back and forth about it. We've had people say, hey, where can I donate? And, it's just really an uncomfortable topic, to be honest. But if you guys feel like we should open a GoFundMe page, I'd be willing to open one up and kind of tell our story. I think it'd be a great way for people to contribute that want to do it anonymously, or just, feel, led to donate to us, to our cause. So let us know in the comments below, and you can subscribe to our YouTube page for weekly updates. And also, we'll also put the links for all the ways that you can participate and help us out. We love you. We'll talk to you next week. Bye.
Take care.